And thanks for staying up late with us. I'm Richard Ransom.
And I'm Pepper Baker. We know your son is up late partying in New York, but before the Jets and Bills game tonight, the top 6 Memphis mayoral candidates took the stage here on ABC 24 in a 90-minute televised debate, hoping to convince you why they are the best person for the job.
Yeah, with most polls showing voters are still undecided. The candidates took some tough questions relating to crime, the local economy, and new solutions to push the city forward.
Now, in one part of the debate, the candidates got a chance to ask a question to the opponent of their choice. And as you'll see, they did not hold back. You could call it the standoff round of the ABC 24 Memphis mayoral debate, with businessman J.W. Gibson taking the first shot at the opponent of his choosing.
Can you explain to the taxpayers why downtown is the way it is today?
In terms of the cleanliness of downtown, that's something that we're working very hard to address. We have a team of individuals. We've now executed additional contracts, but our goal right now is to continue to create an environment where development can flourish.
The head of Downtown Commission, Paul Young, turning the tables on Sheriff Floyd Bonner.
What is it that you can do as mayor that you haven't been able to do as the chief law enforcement officer of Shelby County?
You've never called the sheriff's office. You never called THP. As your next mayor, I will address the crime. I will address the crime in the downtown area. This is an all-hands-on-deck position.
Bonner taking another hit from attorney and NAACP President Van Turner, questioning Bonner's handling of Jershon Freeman's death at 201 Poplar.
When Attorney Crump came to Memphis and said, Sheriff, released the tape just like Chief Davis did in the Tyree Nichols case, Chief Davis didn't wait on the state to come and investigate.
I do not work for Van Crump. There are state laws that are in place that governs those particular tapes.
Then Bonner returned the favor to Turner when it comes to the Nichols family's lawsuit against the city of Memphis.
How can you be a part of a $500 million lawsuit and be the mayor of Memphis?
I never was engaged by Ms. Robon Wells. I was there to advocate for justice. So the fact that there is a $500 million lawsuit against the city of Memphis, would not Memphis want an attorney that has done these kinds of cases, that has represented individuals in multi-million-dollar cases?
The round ended with Michelle McKissick calling out Willie Harrington, the one candidate who couldn't respond since he declined to participate.
Where are you? I have participated in over 35 candidate debates, and I want to know, how are you going to be accountable to the people instead of resting on the laurels of something that happened 15 years ago when you were last mayor? You can't just hide in your home. You can't just hide at Houston's. You need to come out and face the people and not rest on something that happened 15 years ago.
Now, while 6 candidates participated in our forum tonight, there will be 17 candidates for Memphis mayor on the ballot, not to mention a long list of city council candidates.
Yeah, just about every city council race. Anyway, our Zaria Oza brought in some undecided voters to watch ABC 24's debate tonight and talk about what they thought. So, Zaria, did any of them make up their minds?
Richard, Pepper, 4 undecided voters from different backgrounds came into our station to watch the debate, some leaning toward one candidate or another. Others had no idea who they were planning to vote for ahead of the debate.
For me, it seemed like we've got qualified candidates.
Kizzy Jones.
The crimes that are being committed in the city.
Lakeithan Mason.
One of our candidates explained.
Audrey Royal.
Right, it's the best we've got right now in the current system.
And Ilda Gallegos.
They're going to say exactly the same thing.
4 registered undecided voters looking forward to Election Day, but still concerned about what the future of Memphis will look like.
We need that balanced approach in how we are delivering and answering the point of crime in our city.
While all 4 voters remain undecided, both candidates Karen Camper and Michelle McKissick took leaps on their lists.
Michelle McKissick, she has got that Kamala energy, and she is a mom, and I feel like she would come at this job from a mom's perspective. To be honest, she wasn't even on my radar before listening to the debate. I was like Van or Paul was where my mind kind of was.
But there's also a lack of representation. While there are male and female candidates and black candidates, there aren't any representing Ilda's community.
I don't feel represented. None of them even talk about our community. And I think we deserve better.
While she knows it's too late for a Hispanic candidate to run, she wants to know the plans these candidates have to not overlook the Hispanic community in their campaigns and during the next mayor's tenure. Alongside representation, crime is a big deal for these voters. While questions were answered, Kizzy Jones wants their detailed plans so she knows she's safe in the 901.
The crime here is terrible. What are you going to do? I want somebody in office that's really going to fight for Memphis, because we all love Memphis. That is what I heard. We all love Memphis.
The debate ultimately bringing these 4 voters closer together.
That's true.
So while the debate helped our undecided voters make their decision, nobody fully made their minds up tonight, and time is running out. Early voting starts this Friday, and all of the undecided voters told me they still have some homework to do. So if you do plan on voting early, you can vote between September 15th and September 30th. But if your homework is going to take a little bit longer, Election Day is October 5th. Richard, Pepper.